guys. I'm so sorry. We're gonna continue the Alvin Ho, Allergic Girls School, and other scary things. But I left out school because it was for my golden bill. So instead, we're gonna do Judy Moody and Friends, RockyZang, in the Amazing Mr.Magic, written by Megan McDonald, illustrated by Erwin Merritt. Chapter 1, The Amazing Mind Reader. Abracadabra, Kazlamo. Rocky had a magic wand. Rocky had, that is Rocky, with a bouquet of flowers. Rocky had a black top hat. Rocky had a long dark cape. Meet the Amazing Mr.Magic. Rocky could make a hanky change colors. Rocky could make a flower appear out of thin air. Rocky could make his own thumb fly across the room. The Amazing Mr.Magic was almost ready for the best backyard magic show ever. The last thing he needed was one really good card trick. The Vanishing Ace, the Floating Joker, aha! The Amazing Mind Reader. Just then, his across the street best friend Judy Moody rode her bike down the sidewalk. RockyZang! He could practice the trick on her. Hey Judy, pick a card, said Rocky. Oh, in case. Here's Judy Moody and here's Rocky with some deck of cards. Hey Judy, pick a card, said Rocky. Any card, but don't tell me what it is, okay? Said Judy. Now what? Now we'll put the card back. Now I'm gonna mix all the cards up. Then I'm gonna read your mind and pull the card from the deck. Pretend to be amazed. Rocky shuffled the cards. Closed his eyes. Hocus pocus, Jiminy Bibbo. Are those real magic words? Asked Judy. Shh! The Amazing Mr.Magic needs quiet to read your mind. Rocky pulled the card in the middle of the deck. Was it the Ace of Spades? No, the Queen of Hearts. Said Judy. Rats, said Rocky. Try again. Try again. Okay. Judy picked another card and put it back. Rocky shuffled the deck. Rocky closed his eyes. He said the magic words. Rocky pulled out a card. The Jack of Diamonds? Asked Rocky. No, the Two of Clubs. Double rats, said Rocky. He tried one more time. The Nine of Hearts? Close. The Six of Spades. I guess I stink at card tricks. I know a card trick that works every time, said Judy. Does it have magic words? Sure. And you amaze me? Double sure. And you'll read my mind? This trick is it all, said Judy. What's it called? Let's call it Red Riding Hood and the Wolf. You'll be Red Riding Hood and I'll be the wolf. Why can't I be the wolf? Asked Rocky. Fine, you'll be the wolf, said Judy. I'll be Red Riding Hood. So first, Red Riding Hood goes like this. Judy tossed all 52 cards up into the air. 52 cards came rounding down the helter skelter. Next, the wolves picked them up, said Judy. Are you cuckoo? I'm not picking up those cards. Please, Judy asked. No way. Okay, but if you won't pick them up, how will you do any more card tricks? One by one, Rocky picked all 52 cards. That's not a card trick, said Rocky. That's a card prank. A real card trick has magic words. I said please, said Judy. Please is a magic word. A real card trick to astound and amaze you. It amazed me that you picked up all 52 cards, said Judy. You didn't even read my mind, said Judy. Your mind was saying I did not want to pick up all those cards. Am I right? Rocky stared at Judy. See, it worked. I got you to beat all 52 cards. That's a trick. That's a trick. You know, every good magician needs an assistant, Rocky said, smiling. Judy grinned. Rocky could not wait to play the new card trick on anybody. Judy's little brother Stick was karate kicking in the Moody's front yard. Hey, Stick, Judy said. One Rocky show you a trick? Sure, Billy Goat Gruff and the Troll, said Rocky. I'll be Billy Goat Gruff. You be the troll. Rocky had his long black top hat. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you have a book, please follow along. It's book number 2. I'll give you some time to find it if you have it in your shelf. That was enough time, right? Okay, I'm going to continue. Rocky had his long, dark cape. Rocky got out his magic wand. Magic show time. Rocky looked around. The backyard was empty except for Judy Moody. Where is everybody? Rocky asked. Judy, Frank had swim practice, said Judy, and Amy and Jessica French are washing pets for the Humane Society. Who've ever heard for a magic show without people to watch it? Rocky asked. Run and get Stink. Judy ran across the street. Rocky waited. In no time, Judy plopped Stink onto the picnic bench in Rocky's backyard. I'm the only one here? Stink asked. Weird. The amazing magic show ever will now begin, Rocky said in a real voice. I'm not picking up cards again, said Stink. JSYK, just so you know. No card tricks, I promise, said Rocky. I'm the Amazing Mr.Magic, and this is my assistant, Stella the Spectacular, said Judy. My first trick is called the Thriller Flying Top Hat. Rocky pointed to an empty table covered with an old sheet. Rocky took off his hat. Rocky set his hat on the table. He waved his magic wand over the hat. I will close my eyes, and Stella the Spectacular will pour water into my hat. Then she puts the hat back on me. Ta-da! I will not get wet. Rocky closed his eyes. He waited for Stella the Spectacular to pour the glass of water not in his hat, but behind his hat. Way super tricky. He heard Stella the Spectacular begin to pour the water. Hey, said Stink. No, Stink. She's not pouring the water in the hat. So, said Judy. Are not, said Stink. Too, said Judy. Rocky did not hear water being poured. He opened his eyes. He stared right straight ahead at Stink. And now, without further ado, said Stella the Spectacular will place the hat on my head, and I, the amazing Mr. Magic, will not get wet, not even one single drop of water. Stink cracked up. Judy shrugged. In one swoop, she put the hat on Rocky's head. Kaploosh! Water rushed and gushed out of the hat. Water drenched Rocky's hair. Water dripped down Rocky's face. Stink fell down on the ground laughing. Rocky glared at his assistant. Why didn't you pour the water where I told you to pour the water? Rocky asked between clenched teeth. Eagle-eyed Stink was watching me like a hawk. I had to pour it into the hat. Rocky wiped his face on the cape. The show must go on, said Rocky. For my next trick, the amazing Mr. Magic will change jar of peanut into a jar of jelly. I call it the supersonic switcheroo. Rocky put the peanut butter jar on the table. He placed the shoebox over the jar. He placed the red silk cloth over the shoebox. Judy lifted the old sheet and hid under the table. Abracadabra! Judy tapped his wand. Rocky tapped the red silk cloth with his magic wand. Alaka peanut butter jelly kazam! Rocky heard rustle bustle noises under the table. Judy's under the table! Yelled Stink. Rocky heard crinkle wrinkle noises. He smiled weakly at Stink. At last, Judy gave him the secret signal of 3 knocks under the table. Mr. Magic yanked off the cloth and lifted up the shoebox. Voila! Rocky gasped at the not jelly jar. Stink laughed and pointed. That's not jelly, it's ketchup! Rocky poked his head under the table. You're supposed to swap the jar of peanut butter with the jar of jelly. I know, said Judy. And you were supposed to bring a jar of jelly, not a bottle of ketchup, Mr. Magic. Rocky smacked his hand into his forehead and groaned. This is the worst magic show ever, said Stink. Supersonic flubberoo. Quiet in the peanut butter gallery. Peanut gallery, said Judy. I'm going home, said Stink. Unless you can pull a rabbit out of the hat or anything. Or something, said Judy. You can't leave yet, said Rocky. Those are just practice tricks. I will now perform the Houdiniest of all magic tricks, Mr. Magic. Well, before your very eyes, pull a rabbit out of his empty hat. Stink sat back down. For real? For real, said Rocky. See, the hat is empty. Rocky held the hat out in front of him. Judy ducked back under the table. Rocky heard something go squish. Mr. Magic said the words, Iggy, Izzy, Wizzy, Fuzzy Wuzzy. Abby-yo-yo, Alakazam Kazoo. Kazoo was the secret word. Kazoo was the cue for Judy to push the rabbit through the trick bottom of the hat. Rocky peered into the hat. No rabbit. Kazoo, he said. Louder this time. Bless you, said Stink. Kazoo, not kachoo, said Rocky. At last, pop! Rocky saw a bunny ear poke at the bottom of the hat, and zing, zang, zoomaroo. He reached into the hat and pulled out a stuffed rabbit covered in ketchup. Vampire rabbit! Screaming, Stink leaped up and ran out of the yard. He screamed as he ran across the street. He screamed all the way to Moody's house. Judy came out under the table. Rocky's ears turned red. Rocky's face turned red. Sorry, I guess I sat in the ketchup. Stella, said Rocky, you're the most unspectacular assistant ever. You must have all my magic tricks. Not all your tricks. One trick was super spectacular. It was? Rocky asked. The disappearing pest trick, said Judy. You made Stink disappear. The disappearing dollar. Shazam! Shazam! Rocky had a new magic trick. He called Judy Moody. Meet me at the manhole, pronto. Rocky ran out of his house. Judy ran out of her house. They met in the middle. Guess what? Rocky told Judy, I have a new magic trick. The best magic trick ever. Better than the disappearing Stink trick, Judy asked. Way better. He stared at Judy. Why do you have leaves in your hair? He asked. I was raking leaves, said Judy. I made one whole dollar. Judy waved a brand spanking new dollar bill in Rocky's face. Want to go to the candy store? I was just asking you if you had $1, said Rocky. My new trick is called the disappearing dollar. But I get my dollar back, right? Asked Judy. Right, said Rocky. Judy held out one whole dollar bill. Rocky tried to take the dollar, but Judy did not let go. You'll take it back. You get it back, said Rocky. Cross my heart, magician's honor. At last, Judy handed over the dollar. Behold, said Rocky, the amazing Mr. Magic is about to make George Washington disappear into thin air. I can't stand to watch, said Judy. She covered her eyes with her hands. You have to watch, said Rocky. Judy uncovered her eyes. Rocky held up the dollar bill, snapping it nice and tight. Ready? Now you see it. Rocky crunched up the dollar bill like his hands in the gum wrapper. Judy winced. Now you don't. Rocky opened his hands. His hands were empty. The dollar bill was Gone. Gone. Vamoose vanished into thin air. Wait, what? Wow! Said Judy. How did you do that? Magic, said Rocky. You're like the best magician ever. But my dollar, where is it? Rocky shook his head. I can't tell you, then it will be magic. But I'm Stella the Spectacular, said Judy. Your assistant, remember? I remember that Stella messed up all my magic tricks. This is one trick she's not gonna mess up. But I'm your best friend, said Judy. Rocky shook his head. My lips are zipped. Come on, zipper lips. I got 3 blisters for that dollar. Rocky held up her hand and showed 3 band-aids. Still no. I can't wreck your magic tricks on purpose, said Judy. Still no, said Rocky. I'm leaving, said Judy. Rocky crossed her arms. So leave. Not without my dollar. I already gave it back, said Rocky. Did not. Did too, said Rocky magically. You know, Rock, I take it back. You're like the worst magician ever and the worst friend ever. You're amazing Mr. Meanie and a big fat dollar stealer. Rocky watched as Judy stormed off down the sidewalk. Boy, was she in a mood. She jammed her hands into her pockets. Then Judy stopped dead in her tracks. Rocky waited. At last, she saw her pull something from her pocket. Something crinkly. Something crumply. Oh no, guys, I didn't show you the pictures. What do I do? So this was the pictures. These are the pictures. These are the other pictures. Okay, now where's the other one? Okay, I don't have time to show you it because I'm now page 55, so I don't have time. Finally, Judy spun around and ran back to Rocky, waving her dollar bill in the air. You're the best magician ever, Rock, she said. You even made my dollar disappear, but then you made it reappear in my pocket, and I didn't even know. Why didn't you just tell me? She asked. I didn't want to spoil the magic, said Rocky. Presto changeo! Rocky and Judy were friends again. Best friends. Magic. Well, that was the end of my book. I hope you liked reading, following along. If you like this book, you can search Gion Listening Book and find more of my videos. Bye! I'll see you soon.